Welcome to Conversations with Switchblade and Kitty. Now here is your hosts, Switchblade and Kitty. Welcome to Conversations with...
How you doing, Kitty?
I really like the way that says my name.
Kitty. It has that British accent to it. How we doing, folks? Welcome back. We are live here on Twitch.tv under Black Swamp Media. If you want to be part of the show tonight, call in 419-649-7783. I'm waiting for the first person to actually call up and have some conversation with me, or Kitty. We haven't had that happen yet, so we're coming at you a little bit earlier than normal in the night. We're going to see if maybe it's because all of our adoring fans are just old and they're asleep by 10:30, 11 o'clock at night.
We're not old. We're first shifters. Deal with it.
Yeah, well, I'm a second shifter, and I still get up butt crack at dawn.
Okay.
I do have to say, I'm pissed about tonight.
Why?
Fucking golf. And it's not because I sucked at it tonight, because I did suck at it. I actually did better than my handicap. I only shot a 45, which on 10 holes, 10 over, not bad. But the fact my partner decided to throw a fucking ball at me and hit me in the top of the fucking head pissed me the fuck off tonight. And she even said, guys, I was mad and pissed off when I came home tonight. Was I not?
Yes, you are.
So.
And I rarely see him come in the house angry. He, never comes in the house angry. He's usually in a good mood. Even if somebody pisses him off at work, he leaves that shit at work. He doesn't bring that shit home.
Yeah, well, tonight, and I'm still reeling from it. It still kind of hurts him. But, yeah, I was a little pissed. Nobody's watching at all. So, like normal, nobody's watching, nobody's chatting, nobody's talking, whatever.
We do this for the fun of it anyway.
We do, and most people catch our reruns on YouTube anyway when I post them up on there. Or
true story. True story.
Nobody really watches us live. Though live.
I've been trying to get people to watch us live. I really have.
Yeah, not just live, but we got. We have a phone number to call in. You can be part of the show. You can call in and talk to us right now as we're recording this. Now, if you're gonna be vulgar and stupid, I just cut your ass off. I got a real easy button that I can just press and the stuff goes away and I can just make it go away, but I can make it come back. It's that easy. I got buttons. And if you're gonna do something like that, I'm not gonna allow you on our show. But call in, talk to us. We're open. We'll discuss anything you want to discuss. We have our typical topics tonight. Health and COVID, some news, some global news that we missed from last week, kind of some Save the Children, except I think some people are going to get pissed at us tonight over what we talk about on one side of an issue that just popped up in the United States today. I got some stupid news. Not really going to do anything on this day at all. And then we're going to talk about some sports. Because, NFL...
You're not going to do the one on September 11th?
What do you mean about September 11th?
This 70 years ago.
Oh, no. I just had that under news.
Oh, okay.
I think I did. Oh, yeah. I just had that under news. So.
Oh, okay.
And then we got our pets. Like always, we're going to talk about our pets. Because that's what we do here. We talk about pets.
Well, it's not really pets this time. It's more wildlife than pets.
Wildlife, yeah.
It's pretty much all wildlife this week.
Pretty much it is a wildlife. But
I will give my constant reminder during that section, as usual.
Of course. What do you want to talk about first tonight? What topic or what section do we want to go on tonight?
Well, we always do health and COVID first, so we might as well get that one out of the way.
And it always seems to be our biggest one right now, folks.
Yeah, well, our lovely government keeps doing stupid shit.
Oh, and I got a lot of topics on that stuff coming down the pike tonight, too, so. The health and COVID.
Yeah.
Whiskey. It's good for your health.
Okay.
So our numbers...
Remind me of that the next time you're praying to the porcelain god.
I just did that a couple days ago. It won't be for a while.
Oh, okay. I hear that. Okay. Never mind. I'm not even gonna... Nope. Not doing it.
I only prayed once. Everything got good. I got up the next morning and I went to work. I mean, I didn't even have a hangover the next day, I don't think.
Yeah, I know. That kind of irritates me a little bit because I get hangovers like a
Now,
mother.
but I found out if I don't mix, like I just drink straight liquor now. I don't mix beer and liquor. I found if I drink beer now, I get a headache, I get upset stomach, I don't feel good by mixing it anymore. I used to mix it. When you first met me, I mixed it a lot.
Now, if I stick to one type of mixed drink, I'm good. But if I start mixing dark liquor and clear liquor together, oh my Lord, the hangovers.
Yeah.
Now, when I was 21, when I first started drinking in my early 20s, I would get my hangovers before I would even go to sleep. So I would wake up and be fine, no headache, nothing, because I would go to sleep with a headache.
So the numbers on COVID were pretty much the same as we were last week, but we're still better than we have been over the last 3 to 4 weeks. Still at a 2.9% if you use the numbers they actually give us as references, folks.
I do not believe those numbers in the slightest.
Well, since I know one of the 8 deaths in our area had nothing to do with COVID, but for the fact the guy was 82, 83 years old and already had heart problems. So...
But it still says he died of COVID complications.
His own family came out and is pissed that he got flagged as COVID because... There's
been a couple people that were like, you know, my so-and-so, whether it be mother or whatever, died of this, not of COVID.
Well,
she didn't even have... Like, this one person was saying, and it was on the TV, it was not... It was not something that I saw on Facebook or anything like that, so I don't have a link for it. But he said that his mother, who was 93 years old, and she was tired. You know, she was done. She wanted to be done. Had several COVID tests, all of which came back negative. Her son said that they were surprised when they looked at the death certificate and it said COVID as a secondary cause of death. And he's like, we never were told that she had a positive test. Every test that they had taken, they had told them came back negative. And they marked COVID as a secondary cause of death.
Well, and there's an incentive for hospitals to mark people as COVID patients because they get money from the government for everyone they do. That is a horrible incentive to have on our medical profession.
Oh, definitely.
Why would you do that? Because shit, if I'm the medical profession, well, fuck, mark them all.
Right?
Give us money for all of them. They all got COVID. We think they might have COVID, therefore they got COVID, so we're going to go ahead and mark them down as COVID.
It is a fucking shame what our medical system is. It really is. It is an absolute fucking shame.
It's a big fucking shame.
And everybody wonders why I call doctors quacks. Because ain't none of them honest.
I just like the fact that of all the professions, they're the ones even 35 years later are still practicing. Like, yeah. God, you fucking haven't mastered it yet? Shit, you've been doing it for 35 years. You should be a master at this. Nah, they're still practicing. They're just practicing, always practicing.
Well, lawyers are practicing too.
Exactly. I don't trust them bastards either.
Well, neither do I.
Anybody that's always practicing and never has become a master is no good in my book. So,
ditto.
I do have an article here.
Okay.
This is out of Pennsylvania, which is going to help us a little bit. Hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to do something new tonight for the show.
Well, that's all right. I'm here to back you up, as always. I always got you.
And the title of this one is... Oop, what just happened? Fucking phone. Gotta love it. I need to get a computer.
Yes, you do.
Pennsylvania pandemic restrictions, unconstitutional federal judge rules.
Good.
Yes.
Good.
This is out of Action 4 News out of Pittsburgh, and it was September 14th. So what's that? Yesterday?
Yeah, yesterday.
A federal judge in Pittsburgh says Pennsylvania Governor Tom Wolf and State Health Secretary Dr. Rachel Levin had good intentions to protect people from the coronavirus, but their orders went too far. The judge ruled in a court order that Wolf's closing of non-life sustaining businesses and restrictions on gatherings during the COVID-19 pandemic were unconstitutional. You can't tell 13 million Pennsylvanians that they have to stay home. That's not America. It never was. The order was horrible. Thomas W. King III, an attorney for the plaintiffs, told Pittsburgh's Action 4 News. Judge William Strickman V ruled that the state-posed limits on gatherings violated the First Amendment and the stay-at-home order and business closure orders violated the 14th Amendment. The ruling by Strickman was made in a case in which Butler, Greene, Fayette, and Washington counties, all listed as plaintiffs, the counties have filed suit claiming the shutdown orders were unconstitutional. That is a big step in the right direction. Again, folks, it doesn't matter if it's a health emergency or not. Let me see if I can find the actual. The judge is saying if you own a business, the governor and health secretary cannot shut it down, King said. That never again will Pennsylvanians under their circumstances be told to stay home with fear of arrest or threats of loss of license. He also thrown out this nonsense that was the orders that had to do with life-sustaining or non-life-sustaining businesses, picking and choosing winners and losers.
Damn, good. I'm happy about that.
That's what it came down to, folks. That's what all this is. Yes, we have to watch out for everybody's health. But you cannot violate somebody's constitutional rights to make a living, to live freely, and to travel freely in this country. You just can't do it.
No, but you can make a law where they have to wear a muzzle.
Who wears a muzzle?
Dude, I've got to wear one every day I go to work.
I wear mine for minutes at a time.
Well, same here because I don't have to wear it at my workstation.
Yeah.
Which is great because it would be very hard to breathe otherwise.
You know I don't wear mine out in public.
Mine's a joke anyway. Mine's pretty much a fuck you to the system.
When we went to Lowe's today,
nobody said a word.
I think we were the only ones in the store that I saw that didn't have one on.
I don't know. I didn't pay attention.
I played close enough today. I didn't see anybody else that didn't have one on.
Every time I see people like that, you know what I see? I don't see people.
I don't either.
I see sheep.
Yeah, I don't really see sheep. I just don't see people or don't see anybody. I just, hey, you're not there. Have a nice day. See ya.
I see sheep.
But, I mean, it's not sheep. They're doing what they're told.
Again, sheep.
You call them one thing, I call them pathetic.
Well, sheep are pathetic.
Not really.
I don't like sheep, though. So one of the few animals that I'm not really fond of.
I like the wool and the clothing that you can make from sheep.
Oh, it's too itchy.
Oh, no.
It's too itchy. I want fox fur.
Fox fur?
Yeah.
Killing them foxes. PETA's going to be after us.
I don't give a shit about PETA. I believe in hunting and farming animals for fur. But I believe that the fur trade needs to be overhauled.
Oh, yeah. Let me pull this up real quick. What did I do with that?
Do with what?
The COVID case in Findlay here.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. I can find it. I don't need to find it. I guess their letter went out that a kid at Findlay High School was tested positive for COVID.
Yeah.
And that was going to be a shocker.
Right?
Everybody's going to test positive for COVID, folks. I mean, the common cold's a coronavirus.
Right.
I mean, if you got the common cold, you have a form of coronavirus with you. So, well, what else did I have here? There is an Ohio bill. We're not gonna talk about that. Don't need to talk about that. Kids and COVID in general. I mean, people are getting up in arms thinking that for some reason this coronavirus is really hurting our kids somehow. I mean, maybe it is. Maybe we'll come to find out here in a year, yes, anybody that has COVID has major health issues. I highly doubt it, or we'd start seeing them now.
Right.
But no, supposedly anybody that gets coronavirus, they're going to have major health issues down the road. It's hurting you. It's destroying your innards. They don't know. They're taking it off of people that have died from COVID and then did the autopsy where they had problems with their hearts, problem with their lungs and everything else. Who says that already didn't start before they got COVID?
There have been a couple cases. Now, hear me out.
I'm listening.
There have been a couple cases where they have had other issues, like the one guy had liver cancer. He ended up dying of COVID. Never had heart issues in the past, but there was damage to his heart after the COVID. And I could see where that could happen with it being a chest issue. Coughing and all that can put a lot of strain on your heart.
But who says he didn't have heart issues prior? Did he have any research or did he have any studies done on his heart prior to him dying?
I would not know because you can't get a hold of the medical records.
Well, I'm guessing he never had research done for his heart in the first place. So,
but I don't know. When you end up with cancer, they do quite a bit of work upon you.
Our stream's having an issue tonight.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, uh-oh's right. I'm trying to reconnect and everything else. That's fine. We're going to keep going. Maybe
it keeps losing our connection or what?
Well, it doesn't say that we're connected, even though one says we have good green, we're good to go. The other one says reconnecting, so I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it keeps trying to reconnect and not connect, or I don't know. We're going to keep going with the show, folks. If it connects, it connects. If not, well, so be it. Here. Wonder if I get rid of this. See if that actually helps me reconnect. I don't know. It's gonna connect again. Oh, there, it's successful this time. I got rid of the Twitch feed, so I can't see the chat or anything else. So fuck it, whatever.
Would you be able to see it on your phone?
If I didn't have to use my phone for other things.
Well, good point.
So, as of right now, if you're watching, great. If you want to be part of the show, call 419-649-7783. That's how you be part of the show. We don't have the Twitch chat, so chat away in there all you want, folks. I really don't care what you say.
You want to cut my camera for a second?
No.
Please?
Why?
Because.
But I guess I'm going to be on camera now.
Just for a second.
Uh-huh. Well, whatever. I got your camera cut. So, I do have another one, folks. Chinese. Oh, no. Let's talk about the Ohio bill.
The one that. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Let's see if I can pull that one up here real quick. Oh. Yeah, you're good. 2 people hurt. 9-year-old. The wine signs HB 606, I think is what the bill number is. It is. The wine signs HB 606 to protect Ohio entities from COVID lawsuits. House Bill 606 was signed into law by Governor Mike DeWine on September 14th. HB 606 provides legal protection to businesses, schools, colleges, churches, and all other establishments in regard to the spread of COVID-19, which is good because guess what? Now you can just go out and now the businesses definitely can't stop you from coming in because they have no legal recourse to okay. No legal recourse to be sued now by somebody if they get COVID. So if I go to Walmart and I get COVID, I can't sue Walmart because I got COVID because, one, Walmart and Kroger's are doing a horrible job at cleaning shit at all. They got a little station for you to do it up front, but who says I can't get it from doing that shit off the station because it's nasty, never maintained, never taken care of. At least Myers, they still have somebody up front that are cleaning off all the carts, setting them. I mean, they have a good. This is why I use Myers, folks. They've been wonderful for me through this whole thing. They've stayed open long enough for somebody in my position who still worked as an essential employee to get the groceries they needed later at night when the crowds were down. And while every other business was closed on my way home. So that they've definitely helped me out. Rather than having to go shopping at 10:30 in the morning where everybody and their brother was out,
Right.
I got to go shopping between 9:30 and 10 at night before they closed at 10. Now they're open till midnight, but they're taking care of their carts. They're making sure all the carts are clean, and you take clean carts from the front and stuff like that. They're not making you clean your own carts. They're not doing anything like that.
No, and they have clean carts setting out ready for you to grab.
And there's their greeters there taking care of them, cleaning them.
Right.
I mean, it's a wonderful thing.
But if you think about it, Myers is the only one that still has greeters. Walmart did away with it. No, Walmart did away with them.
They got rid of their old people?
Yeah, a while ago.
I didn't know that because, I haven't been to Walmart in over 6 fucking years.
They've irritated me. They've irritated me recently, so I no longer go there.
Yeah, when you blatantly lie to my face and I call you on the bullshit, I'm never coming back to your store ever again. So,
right.
And I haven't. I don't spend a dime. It's been over 6 years since I spent a dime at Walmart. Kroger's and stuff like that, that's on another hand. But yeah, Myers is the place I go now. And the coupons I just got are all stuff we buy. It wasn't stupid bullshit coupons that we don't buy.
Weren't we going to go to the grocery store earlier?
Today?
Yeah.
I wasn't planning on it.
Oh, no, we were planning on going tomorrow, weren't we?
Or here in the next couple days. Okay. I don't know. We really don't need food or groceries right now.
No, not at the moment.
No, we're good. We have until the end of the month to use the coupons. So I'd like to use some of these coupons because it's on supplies that we do buy on a regular basis.
Well, yes, and we will.
So yeah, HB 606 pretty much protects businesses from being able to be sued because either you're an employee and get sick, and if you're an employee and you're worried about getting sick,
Stay home.
Quit your job and stay home. Sorry. I mean, that was my choice back in March and April when this all broke, was either I came to work or I no longer have a job. Plain and simple.
Yep, same here.
So, I think the Bill House is very consistent with those two goals. Oh, the two goals. The new law would prevent parents from suing if their child contracts a virus at school or if you contract it from your job, and those are just a few examples. Obviously, me going shopping, if I get it, I mean, I don't know how they can tell.
This is going to cut down on frivolous lawsuits.
Well, yeah, it's going to cut down on major frivolous lawsuits because in a 2-week span, where did you get it from? You have no clue where the fuck you got it from.
Right. And besides this, whoever, I'm sure it's happened, but people don't sue over getting the flu. They don't sue over getting the common cold, and it happens all the time.
All the time.
Schools are germ factories. Children are germ factories.
Yeah, well.
Because I've had kids. I've had a child. And you can't keep a 3-year-old clean.
Not really.
Because you can give them a bath. You can give them a bath, and as soon as you put them down, within 5 freaking seconds, they're filthy again.
Sure, why not? I've never had kids, so.
Man, it's even worse when it's a boy.
Sure, it's just sexism right there. It's worse when it's a boy. These tomboys, them girls never got dirty, never went out.
No. That's not what I'm saying, because I was a dirty kid too, but I acted like a boy. I was my dad's boy when I was younger, you know.
Yeah, well, and you probably were just as dirty.
Oh,
as the
my
boys.
Lord. Mom, let's see, I think it was age 6 that my mom is like, okay, I'm never putting her in a dress again. Because it wasn't 3 seconds, and I either tore it or I was dirty from head to toe because I like to play in the dirt. That was my thing. I was like Dennis the Menace. I had like frogs in my pockets and insects, and
she was worse than me, folks.
Yeah,
sure.
I was my dad's boy. I spent all of my time with my dad.
Oh, okay. Oh, there it is. So, there's a whistleblower out of China.
Oh, yes. I brought this article to your attention.
No, that's not the one. That was a different one. Where'd it go? I know you did, but where'd it go? I thought I had it.
Oh, this was a different article, not the one I sent you.
No, this was one. There's a scientist out of China that says Oh, what did I do with it? I don't have it. What the hell? I thought I had this one. Give me a second, folks.
I'm sorry.
I thought I had this one.
You didn't write it down?
No, I did, and I just thought I had it pulled up ready to go.
Oh.
Judge rules, coronavirus case.
Huh. I'm sorry.
Where'd it go? Oh, we might have to save this one for later.
Well, then let's save it for later and let's move on.
We'll save that one for later, folks. It's a good one, though. You'll hear more about that over the next week or two.
Yeah.
Trust me. But that's all I had for coronavirus today. I mean, you didn't have any more, did you?
Let me check real quick. Oh, this kind of goes along with the coronavirus.
Yeah.
Okay. This is the first time the World Series has been held at one site since 1944.
Really?
Yes.
Well, that's a pretty interesting fact.
Yes, I thought it was interesting myself. And then, granted, it is because of COVID-19.
Yeah. Well, and some of the NBA stuff or the sports stuff we're going to talk about falls in line with the coronavirus and the other stupid shit going on right now.
Let me see. I do not think I saved anything.
I don't have anything. Oh, I do have one other thing. So, this is kind of a saying that I came across over the last week. With coronavirus, we have saved good people. We have lost some good people. But what we really only have done is shuffle the deck.
Yep, pretty much.
And that's
honestly, that's what nature does every day, is just shuffle the deck. Because people die and people are born.
Yep. Well, and it's not just shuffling the deck. Some of the people that we might have saved that were elderly because of this, we've traded off for the younger lives because of suicides and family depression because of the lockdowns and the families and these some of these people that have come out and.
There are a lot of people in the nursing home. A lot of these elderly people in the nursing home are dying of loneliness because they can't see their families. They think they've been abandoned.
And they're giving up. They're just giving up on life.
Yes, because they think they've been abandoned, and they haven't been. You know, we're here. We still want to see you. We just aren't allowed to.
Correct. And I think we're doing more harm in total than if we would have just let this rip through our country.
I have seen a drastic change in my mother, who is in a nursing home, since all this started, because we can't go see her.
And right now you can't see her because they're completely locked down, and they're going to be locked down for a while because there is a couple cases in this said nursing home.
4.
Yeah.
To be exact. So, and this last one was just diagnosed a couple days ago, which means it'll be another 2 weeks. So that adds 2 weeks onto the 3 weeks that I already wouldn't be able to see her.
I never really asked this, but are they allowing these people to stay in this nursing home?
They're all confined to one hall.
They should all be confined to no halls and out the fucking building and sanitize and clean. And
I agree with you.
Anybody that even had contact with them, nope, you guys are all out. Everybody out.
And that's the thing. My sister...
They go to this FEMA concentration camp or isolation camp, they want to call it.
My sister went to a gathering. And there was a lady there that works on the hall that the COVID was on. My little sister has my older sister living in her house who has some major health issues. And would be among the most vulnerable. And she didn't know this until after the fact, or they would have never went.
That person should have never went.
I agree.
That person should be in isolation. 100% isolation.
I agree with you 100%.
Yeah, well, that's how it flows. If I get sick, I'm not going to go out in this world, folks. If I come down and get diagnosed, I will stay happily in my house right here. You'll see me a lot more on the radio and on this recording because,
Well, you'll be seeing me too because I'll be right here with him.
We'll have our daily little blurbs and stuff on how you doing. You spent okay, I'm still good and not sick and everything else, but we're told we got to isolate, so we're going to isolate. We'll have my parents bring me food and leave it on the back porch if they need to.
Right.
I mean, actually, we got plenty of food here to last us a couple weeks, so
exactly.
We'd only need some minor things, but anything else with health and COVID? Any health things you want to tell people? People don't smoke and don't drink. How about that?
As we do both.
To each your own. It's your own choice.
Well, true story. You know, then that's the thing that when this whole thing started, like, I went to work, all that kind of stuff. I didn't care that I was an essential worker. I really didn't care. I didn't care until they enforced this mask bullshit because I was working with the same people for 3 months before we had to start wearing masks.
I was
and
working
it irritated
with a bunch
the
of
living hell out of
people
me.
because of my job. I see different people all the time, and I didn't have to wear a mask.
Right.
But now I got to.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what? Uh-oh, what? You broke a cigarette.
No, I only have 2 left. I didn't grab my other pack.
Why didn't you do that?
I don't know. I keep forgetting we don't have an intern anymore.
Yeah, we don't have an intern to go get us shit anymore, folks. Anything else? You don't have anything else on that?
No, I don't have anything else like that.
Sports, pets, save the children.
Let's do animals. Let's do the animals.
Let's go to the animals. Well, we got a lot of animal ones here.
And it's all about wildlife, folks. It's not about actual pets.
Well, speaking of animals, let's see if I can find this real quick.
Okay, well.
Yeah, I can find it real quick. This is a doozy, folks. You'll enjoy this one real quick. Maybe if it'll play.
I hope it will.
It should.
Dial for 911, where's your emergency?
Send the police!
What's the problem there?
Please, hurry up! He's killing my girlfriend! You gotta kill this chimp!
Bad monkey, bad fucking monkey.
Oh my God, this is too funny.
A Xanax junkie. Well, got this chip that's real badass. He drinks his wine right out of the glass. Wear your long hair down, don't wear it up. Or Travis gets mad, he'll fuck you up. When he gets mad, better have a plan. Your friend came over, he ate her hands. Don't get too close, he needs his space. Friend made him mad, he ripped off her face. 200 pounds, that's a big fucking chimp. Cops tried to shoot him, now his body is limp. He'd rather be back in a jungle chimp nest. But instead of banana, he took 2 to the chest. Bad monkey,
He's killing my friend!
bad fucking monkey.
My chimpanzee!
Bad monkey, monkey, a Xanax junkie.
Shoot him! You gotta kill this chimp! Shoot him! Shoot him! Shoot him!
You ever remember that?
Yes, I remember that. And then, you know, I state it, and I state it fervently.
Wild animals should not
Are
be
not
pets.
pets. Not pets, people. If they are a wild animal, they belong in the wild. They do not belong in your backyard or in your house.
No, it's kind of funny. That parody, folks, is from somebody. No, I've got permission to use this stuff. The only thing I'm having troubles with is now people. Oh, that's our melody. Well, fuck your melody. It's a parody. So we can use your melody for parodies as much as we want. Still fighting over that over the last show.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean they give us full right. We could just never monetize. I mean we're not monetized as it is now, so
Well.
technically I can use anybody's copyright shit and not have a problem because I'm not making money off their copyright shit and I'm not claiming it as mine.
Nope.
I mean at that point I can't get in trouble because the only way you can get in trouble is if you claim it as yours. And
All
I'm
right.
not.
So what story are we going to start with for
I don't know.
animals?
Which one do you want to start with?
How about the bison?
Okay, what's the bison one?
Okay. In Ohio, way back when, there used to be American woodland bison roaming in Ohio. The last bison to roam in the Ohio wilderness was documented in 1803
Okay.
in Lawrence County.
Okay.
Humans are the sole reason for the decline of the American bison. They were hunted to near extinction nationwide and altogether eliminated from Ohio.
Well, that sucks. Not real. I mean, I don't know if the house over here still has bison or not. They used to have water buffalo, I think is what it was.
But here's the thing. The bison that they have in the farms around here are plains bison, which is a completely different species than the woodland bison. The woodland bison is smaller. quite a bit smaller than the plains bison. The plains bisons are massive. I mean, they are still large animals, very large animals, but they are smaller body-wise so that they could get in between the trees. And the way to tell the difference between females and males is the females have a U shape to their horn, where males will stick straight up.
I just learned something, folks.
I love teaching.
Yeah. And I love learning sometimes. Oh, wait, I try to learn every
But
day.
what this article is about is talking about the possibility, or whether or not it would be possible, to bring the bison back to Ohio. Unfortunately, folks, we will never see bison roaming free in Ohio. There just is not enough land for them. They are a migratory animal. And they do not... They will trample any fences that you put up. It doesn't matter what the fence is. They'll go right through it. They are very large. Can you imagine hitting one with your car? Because it would happen.
I try not to hit anything, including a squirrel, with my car.
Well, neither do I. I brake for everything, but I will brake for a chipmunk, okay?
Most of them can't fit underneath my one car, so, I mean...
But here's the thing. There just isn't enough land for these animals to roam.
Not at all.
Not to mention that, this is sad to say, there are no American woodland bison left alive. In Alaska, there is a small group of woodland bison, but they were brought over from Russia.
I gotcha.
So they're not actually the American woodland bison. They are Siberian woodland bison, which are a different subspecies.
Okay. She has me on this one, folks. I know nothing about bison.
Bison used to run from the East Coast to the West Coast. There were bison everywhere. East Coast, there were woodland bison, which are a smaller bison. Then in the middle,
good eating, so.
Then in the middle, you had the plains bisons, which are huge beasts.
Again, probably good eatings.
Yeah. Oh God, could you imagine one plains bison could feed the two of us for probably 3 years?
As long as we preserve it properly.
Well, of course. I'm just saying. And then in the mountains and on the West Coast, again, you had woodland bison. Because the only plains bison were right there in the middle, where there was plenty of room for them to grow as big as they do. And the woodland bison are a subspecies of the plain bison. The plain bison is the main genetic donor.
Okay. Sorry, folks. I have nothing to add to this.
Well, and another reason we could not have a herd of woodland bison here in Ohio, there's no natural predators left. Wolves were eradicated in Ohio. We have no wolves. We have coy wolves, but they're not quite big enough to take down a bison.
Yeah. Got plenty of hunters that would probably...
1 second, let me find out when the last wolf... wolves were eradicated from the state in 1842. There has not been a wolf in the state of Ohio roaming free since 1842. Again, another travesty, in my opinion.
170 years, folks.
Again, another travesty.
180.
I do not believe that the wolves should have been eradicated from anywhere. When they were reintroduced back into Yellowstone, there was a drastic change in the ecosystem. It became way more healthy by reintroducing the wolves. Because wolves take out the weak. Wolves take out the sick. Humans don't do that. Unfortunately...
No, we allow our sick to thrive, even if it's at the detriment of the healthy.
Unfortunately, human hunters are more interested in that trophy, which usually tends to be the biggest and the strongest young virile males. Instead of taking out the weak and the sick, which is actually making our herds weaker than they should be.
So you're saying I'm a trophy?
To me, you are.
The smartest, biggest, the baddest. Yeah, sounds to me like I'm a trophy.
Maybe not the baddest, but...
Oh, I'm the baddest. You've never seen me mad, so...
I hope I never do.
Again, people...
At least not directed at me.
People still think that we don't... We fight and we're just lying.
No.
I have no reason to lie, folks, because you want to know what? It's easier to tell the truth and you'd have nothing to remember.
I've never had a reason to even raise my voice to you. I mean, I do raise my voice when I get passionate about something.
Today we had a couple times, but it wasn't...
Well, it wasn't directed at you. It was... I was passionate about... Yes. And I will raise my voice in that instant, but I'm not actually yelling. I'm just passionate and...
Again.
Making sure I'm heard.
Again.
And I'm a loud bitch anyway, so...
This is true, folks. She really is.
It's a family trait. I'm sorry. My whole family is loud.
And guess what? After meeting her family, they are.
But growing up, we didn't talk. We did not talk.
At each other.
Yes. No. Yeah. The entire family.
Yelled.
My mom would scream at my dad. My dad would scream at my mom. My mom would scream at us. We would scream back.
That's not a healthy family.
No. Oh my Lord, no. Oh, I could tell you so. I know why I messed up in the head.
We're not gonna go there though, folks.
I know why I messed up in the head, and a lot of it is my family. Some of it is me, but a lot of it is the way I was raised, and it honestly, it's the reason I don't fight in front of children, because they shouldn't see that. Kids should not see their parents arguing.
Oh, they do, though. A lot of them do.
I know.
A lot of them do.
Now, when Charlie was younger and me and my ex-husband were together, we would not fight in front of Charlie.
Well,
we would go for a walk and argue on our walk.
Again, it's a little bit better than being adulting, but I think me and her have the way that real relationships should go. But I don't feel like I have to defend myself with you. You pretty much... For the short time that we have been together, and the short time that we've been living together, because a year is not really that long. Nope.
You understand me better than anyone I've ever been with. You totally get me. I don't feel like I have to argue any points to you.
Really?
I mean, I have, and I prove myself right when I do. Oh, you're just irritated because I proved me right today.
Oh, shut up. We don't need to go there.
Why not? It's fun.
I said we don't. Anyway, on to our...
Because you don't like to be wrong.
Well, nobody likes to be wrong.
Yeah, but you don't like it pointed out either.
Well, again, nobody likes to be wrong. Though I do admit when I'm wrong, folks. Don't hide it.
You sure didn't today.
I was wrong. You happy?
Okay, now I'm happy, yes.
Okay. Anyway, on to our next topic here, and this is the one I'm going to talk about because I just want to read this article.
Okay.
Rare brown booby bird drawing crowds to Summit Metro Park. I just wanted to say booby.
I know you did.
For the past week, the C6 parking lot at the Mizziel Reserve in Summit County, here in Ohio, has been the mecca for birders not only in Ohio, but the entire Midwest. From experts to novice, people are flocking to see the infamous brown booby. It's like a Mexican booby, but it flies. A seagoing bird it's a brown booby. It's a brown booby. A seagoing bird that likely has never been spotted in Ohio before. A life bird for nearly everyone making the trek. It is believed to have been blown inland by recent hurricanes. I'm hoping the bird makes it back because it cannot survive up here.
No.
This bird is not meant to be here.
No, it has a specific diet, and they are all saltwater fish.
Yep, I think it's going to hang out here for a while, said Michael Carlson, who made the nearly 4-hour drive from Royal Oak, Michigan, just to see the bird.
Oh, that's cool.
It's molting right now, so it's missing some of its flight feathers. So it is a young bird, too,
Yes,
is what
yes.
they're gathering. The bird first spotted at the Mizzle by Henry Triumph on August 25th is an immature one and does not have the markings of an adult brown booby. That means it's not pierced yet or has any danglies from it or little pasties or anything like that.
God, you're awful.
I'm sorry. I'm making jokes over the
David.
story. So it's not a mature booby yet. Shit, folks, I'm cracking myself up today. It is much more pale and not distinct than a mature brown booby. See, I told you, it's not a mature brown booby yet. But it is still a sight to see with its long beak and webbed feet. It seems to have a favorite perch along the eastern side of the lake, offering those who come to see it easy photo opportunities. While many set up in the parking lot and watch it perch through binoculars or spotting scopes, others have launched canoes and kayaks on the electric motor-only lake for a boater photo opportunity. So it's in an area, at least it's protected.
Right.
So that's a positive thing. Let's hope it does make it back, but we have a rare brown booby here in Ohio.
Or at least did.
This was only we'll have to find out if if it makes it back up this way, but let's hope it does.
Yeah.
Let's hope it makes it back home. I'll do some research maybe here because we're not back next week, folks. We'll probably have a Switchblade, Dave's crypto minutes, and some problem with that. But next week, this show will be on hiatus. We're taking a week off for personal reasons. And we'll probably talk about more of those next month, come October. So.
Yep.
But yeah, I had to talk about the booby. You had one. What was it? Louisiana in the sky, Lewis in the sky, or do you want to do your bush people?
No, I don't want to do that one anymore.
No bush people.
No.
So no bush people. Okay, so the only other pet / animal thing we got going on right now would be your Louisiana in the sky or whatever you want to call it.
It's a racehorse,
Okay.
and its name was Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds,
Okay.
which is an acronym, well, kind of an acronym for acid, for LSD. And I had
So if
happened.
you ate the horse, you tripped.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Sorry,
Give me
folks.
strength not to murder this man today.
Yeah, she
No,
ain't-
I'm kidding.
She ain't gonna murder me, folks.
No, I'm kidding. He's frustrating me, but I'm okay.
She's gonna cook me dinner later tonight, scratch my back, and we're gonna go to bed peacefully. And maybe she'll give me some kisses when we wake up in the morning, like she did this morning.
That was fun.
It was. I woke up.
I like waking you up that way.
I woke up. I don't get it too often, folks. I really
Well,
don't.
because usually you wake up grumpy.
Or you wake up and go to work, and I'm still asleep.
Well, that too.
Or I wake up, let you sleep, and go do work.
Right.
I mean, that's kind of how it does. I don't.
Well, I
interrupt
woke
her
up
sleep.
before you today.
Yeah, but anyway, so back to your acid horse.
Well, that was all it was. I mean, it wasn't an
okay.
article or anything like that. It was somebody at work.
Just the acid horse.
Yeah.
I got you. Well, we got 10 minutes before we take a break here. You want to do our quick sports segment here?
Oh, I wanted to do about the conservationist who was killed by his lions.
Oh, I did have that here. You want to do that one?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead. It's all you.
A well-known conservationist, Arthur West Mathewson, was mauled to death on Wednesday by two of his white lionesses that he keeps at his lodge. And
What is it with white lions killing people?
that was
Or
a
at
white
least-
that was a white tiger.
Oh,
That was a
okay.
white tiger.
Siegfried and Roy was a white tiger.
Yeah.
White lion, white tiger, same thing.
Here's the thing, people. They are not pets. They are fully capable of killing you.
This is true.
Okay? This animal outweighs you by 300 pounds minimum. You know? I mean, and the daughter-in-law said that it could have been just rough play. No, these cats get tired of being in cages and eating dead meat that you give them, and they want something fresh. And you just happen to be it.
Now, frankly, I do want to own a lion or a tiger.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I can't own a dog. You can't own a big cat.
I'll let the dog in the house if I can have a big cat.
Let me have a wolf in the house, and you can have a big cat.
Deal. See, I know how to negotiate, folks. I get my big cat. I will just go out and live with the big cat. Let the dog sleep in the house.
Deal.
That's fine. But I'm going to do it right, folks. If I ever get a big cat, I will have 150 plus acres. The cat will be roaming the 150 plus acres. It will hunt its food live because I let it go into its pen live. But I will have it at a young age to know who the alpha cat is in the equation, i.e. me. So,
here's the thing. These lions were rescued from canned hunting camps when they were younger. But this article goes on to say that these cats have gotten out previously and killed people.
That's kind of like the guy here in Ohio down in Zanesville that fucked it up for everybody else. Because he killed him. He opened up all of his pens and then shot himself and let all of his wild animals out.
Yeah, but these lions, I mean, they have previously killed people. Did he honestly think they wouldn't go after him?
I mean,
granted, and his
Trust
poor
me,
wife watched this happen.
when I own my big cats, I know the dangers of having the big cats. I know what they can do. But I've always been intrigued by
But
them.
that's like the guy that died by bears because he spent his life living with bears.
But
I thought the bears were his friends and this, that, and the other thing.
That's delusional.
Exactly.
I know I could be killed by this. I already know this.
But but every time I hear about something like this, it always makes me wonder if their parents ever told them that they wouldn't turn out to be shit.
Oh, look, there's shit now.
Exactly.
They didn't say what type of shit.
Oh, did you hear about the black bear that they had to shoot that was eating human remains?
I did see that. We'll save that for next week.
Okay.
Or 2 weeks, I guess. We'll save it for
And we
then.
will talk about the differences between brown bears and black bears. Because there's a huge difference, folks. Huge difference.
Sounds good to me, baby.
All right, we can move on from the animal section now.
Do we want to do a... We got... Well, let's do the NFL or the I Have It sports.
Okay.
So...
Well, can we
to
do
kick
a quick
this off-
break real quick
You wanna
and
do
then
the
come back?
break, or
Yeah,
do- I
let's
was
do the
gonna-
break real quick.
I was going to do the sports first, but let's do the break first.
Yeah.
So, let's do the break. So, we will be back here momentarily, folks. That was a good first hour. And it was the first good hour.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said, can we do a break?
Yeah, let's do a break. We will be right back, folks. Stay here live. We'll be back. If you're watching this on YouTube, go check out part 2.